Hey guys, so today I have the Marie Antoinette collection from Glitter Daze for fall 2015. I will link Glitter Daze down below where you guys can check these out. There are 6 polishes in this collection and I will get right into the swatches. So the first polish is called Eat Cake, and this is kind of a pinky nude crelly base with a very strong gold shimmer that runs throughout it, maybe a little bit of holographic and multi-chrome flakies. So here's one coat. This one is a bit sheer on the first coat. The base is, with all the shimmer and the flakies that are in there, it actually ends up covering pretty decently. It is going to need 2 coats though. The formula on this one is good though, smooth, easy to apply. You get a lot of flakies out on the brush, and it doesn't take really much manipulation or any at all to get them where you want them, to get them spread evenly on the nail. So here's 2 coats. I would say this one covers about 90% on the second coat. If I look very, very closely, I can still see my nail line, but I don't think it's enough to justify a 3rd coat. This one has a lot of sparkle and a lot going on. It's really, really pretty. So there is 2 coats of Eat Cake. So the next polish is Chemise à la Reine, and this is a kind of medium gray crelly. I do think after looking at this one compared to Eat Cake that it's a holographic shimmer that runs throughout it instead of gold, unless that one did have gold. It looks very holographic in this one with those same multi-chrome flakies. So here's one coat. This one is a bit sheer on the first coat. Formula is the same as the last one. It's smooth, it's easy to apply. The flakies come out really, really easily. They don't take any manipulation. The flakies do help it cover a lot sooner than it would if it was just the crelly. So here's 2 coats. This one actually builds up really, really nicely on the second coat. I wouldn't say it covers 100%, but I think like the last one, it covers like 90. You really have to look close to see your nail line. I don't think it's worth the 3rd coat. These don't dry textured, but they're not exactly glassy either, so you will want a top coat to smooth everything out. So there is 2 coats of Chemise à la Reine. So the next polish is Off With Their Heads, and this is kind of a muted brown color, almost like a taupe crelly base, like a dark taupe, I guess, with that holographic shimmer. It definitely looks more gold in this one. I think it's just the color of the base, but I could be wrong. There could be some gold shimmer in there, and multi-chrome flakies. So here's one coat. This one again is a bit sheer on the first coat. The formula on this one, like the other ones, is smooth and easy to apply. A lot of flakies. Doesn't take much work to smooth them out. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely in 2. So there is 2 coats of Off With Their Heads. So the next polish is Versailles, and this is a darker gray crelly base. It almost feels like it leans a little bit green, like a green gray or gray green. This also has that holographic sparkle and a bunch of multi-chrome flakies in it. So there is 1 coat. Again, a bit sheer on the first coat, but a ton of flakies in this one. Formula feels like the other ones, really smooth, really easy to apply. Stays where you put it, doesn't want to run or pool, but it's not too thick. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely in 2. Again, great formula on this one. You will want to top coat it though. It's just a tiny bit, I don't want to say it's textured, but you can just feel some bumps in there. It's not completely glassy. So there is 2 coats of Versailles. The next polish is Louis, and this is it's almost like a periwinkle crelly base. I can't really decide if it leans purple or if it leans blue. It's a really interesting color with that holographic shimmer and multi-chrome flakies. So here's 1 coat. This one is also a bit sheer on the first coat. Again, a ton of flakies though. Formula is good, feels just like the last few. So there is 2 coats. And this one covers completely in 2. And I might just be totally making this up, but I do feel like this one has a lot more of that holographic shimmer than any of the other ones. So there is 2 coats of Louis. And the last polish is called Reign of Terror, and this is kind of a dusty rose crelly base with that holographic shimmer and multi-chrome flakies. So here's 1 coat. This one is also a bit sheer on the first coat, but the holographic sparkle and the flakies really help fill it in. Again, great formula, same as all the other ones in the collection. So here's 2 coats. And this one also covers completely in 2. I feel like these dried down really fast as well. They shouldn't be too difficult to remove because the multi-chrome flakies generally don't stick to your nail like a glitter does, but they might get everywhere. They might be a little messy. So there is 2 coats of Reign of Terror. So I think Louis is my favorite of this collection. I really like the kind of blue-gray, really muted. It's really rainy outside today, and it kind of reminds me of like the rainy weather. I thought I was kind of getting over multi-chrome flakies, but I do really like them mixed into this super shimmery base, so I really enjoy this one. So again, that is the Marie Antoinette collection from Glitter Daze. I will link Glitter Daze down below where you guys can check these out. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.